Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Ellie Pai Hong, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is Kris Kieper, CEO for the YWCA of Rockford. Today, we'll be talking about their award-winning PSA campaign. Kris, great to have you here.
Thank you, Ellie.
This is a PSA campaign that encompasses about 6 ads, is that right?
Exactly. There are 6 episodes within a 2-year campaign.
Okay, and tell me about this campaign. It focuses on an anti-racism message.
It does. The mission of the YW is to eliminate racism and empower women. And we can't truly empower all women until racism's been eliminated. Racism is a really difficult topic to talk about, and sometimes people need a launch pad to start the conversation. So this PSA campaign was developed to be that launch pad for people to engage in a non-confronting manner, referencing something that they saw on TV and soliciting feedback from people they know.
And these commercials actually came about from situations that happened at the YW.
Right. We run community workshops and contract with various organizations to do racial justice work for them. And each one of the scenarios in the 5 that have just been released have centered around a situation that has come out of those workshops.
You know, sometimes you see a commercial, it kind of just, you stop for a second, and that's about as far as it goes. What kind of a reaction have you had to these commercials?
People really are using them to talk about. It was funny, right after we launched our first ad, one of my staff were sitting in the hair salon, and one of the ladies was asking her friend, "Did you see that PSA talking about racism? Did you know what those guys were doing?" So they really are using it to talk about. You know, I think that depending on where you are in your life and within your journey to understand racism and to be an anti-racist ally, you're going to perceive some of these messages differently. Sometimes people are defensive. We have received phone calls where people didn't quite get what the message was and they were defensive about it. But I have to say that when we have gotten those phone calls, for the most part, when we explain and we have the conversation with them, they get it, and then they're okay with it.
And I'm sure for young people, it would be a great way to segue into that conversation as well.
I think so.
Yeah.
I know that we've used it in a few of the schools and within some of our own trainings. And it does just give realistic settings for people to talk. It's real dialogue. It's real situations. It's not contrived. So it's an easy launch pad. So
tell us about this award that you won for this campaign.
The campaign actually just won a Bronze Telly Award, which is pretty exciting. You know, when we did this, we write them and produce them pretty much ourselves, along with a local media organization. We really had no idea what the Telly Award even was. So whenever it was submitted for us and it came back and won this award, yeah, I think it just really went to validate the strength of the message that this piece puts together.
So fighting anti-racism, obviously you're having huge impact with these ads. You also provide a lot of programming at your center. We
do actually. We are the state contracted facilitator for the child care subsidy program. So any family, low-income family, who is looking for support in paying for child care if they're working or going to school full-time, then we do help assist in getting their paperwork taken care of and getting them approved through the state. And
that's just one of many programs that you have, because you serve about 7,000 women and families every year.
We do. We do,
That's
actually.
Pretty significant.
It is. It is. Most of our programming revolves either around anti-racism work or women's economic empowerment. We know that to truly empower a woman is to empower her family. So we do a lot of work around job training and economic empowerment for women.
Well, that's wonderful work that you do. Thank you so much for coming by, and
Thank
congratulations
you.
on the telly.
Thanks, Ellie.
This hour's newsmaker has been Kris Kieper for the YWCA of Rockford. I'm Ellie Pai Hong. Thank you so much for joining us. For more information on Comcast Newsmakers, head online to newsmakers.tv, and we'll see you next time.